Okay, welcome to Blake and Friend Movie Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Paul Blart, which is like a Thanksgiving, Black Friday sort of movie, right?
Yeah, it takes place during Thanksgiving, much like it's like Die Hard and the first Spider-Man movie. It's not specifically a Thanksgiving movie, but it takes place during an event of a holiday that is Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So we count it as a Thanksgiving movie.
Wait, what holiday does Spider-Man take place?
Thanksgiving.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they have like Thanksgiving dinner.
I don't remember that. I haven't watched the Sam Raimi ones in forever. Well, back to good movies. What did you guys think of Paul Blart? Did you think it was really funny?
I thought Paul Blart was one of the best movies I've ever watched. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 though. It was pretty good.
Paul was easily like throwing out those zingers, those really awesome one-liners, but the humor from everybody else was really dry, and I didn't really like that much. But Paul was the saving grace of this movie.
I honestly am starting to think that Kevin James just should have played every single character in the movie. I think it would have made the movie a much better movie to watch if Kevin James just played every single character. Every character was like Paul, and like they eat like spaghetti and sloppy joes. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like the reference he placed in where he was talking about sloppy joes, but like he really likes sloppy joes, and that's like a subtle nod to the fact that Kevin James himself as the actor likes sloppy joes, and so he put that into his character as Paul Blart, where he also likes sloppy joes.
It was pretty genius.
Yeah.
To throw that in there.
You can see how Kevin is putting his blood, sweat, and tears and sloppy joes into his movie.
It was ingenious, actually, where he would actually sneak in his real sloppy joes into the movie.
Yeah, much like Robert Downey Jr., who copied Kevin James and the fact that he would bring food on set. Kevin James actually gained a lot of weight just for this movie so he could be like what the people call quote-unquote fat. I don't mean this to offend anyone, but Kevin James uses this as an opportunity to make a lot of one-liners that are very funny.
The only other piece of talent in this movie is Ronnie Rodriguez, and she's a funny little character.
She's pretty funny.
She's like the daughter character of the movie, you know? Like the iconic daughter-like character.
Like the titular daughter archetype character.
Every movie needs the titular daughter character. Because every character is really Paul Blart in the end of the day.
And then there's the funny pen salesman who they make very, very pathetic on purpose in order to make Paul the ultimate victor and get the girl in the end.
Honestly, I think he's the only good character in the movie, along with Kevin James.
Yeah, Jesse told me to the side that he really related to the Penn character and everything he does. Like, he felt everything that character felt, and he almost started to cry. It was really beautiful.
It was a really great and pretty good movie.
Is like Shakespeare writing the movie, except it was not Shakespeare. It was actually Kevin James, who's a much better writer than Shakespeare, in my opinion.
It was like.
But I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think the movie was like supposed to be a retelling of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that's really obvious to me. That's just a little fan theory, though, for us fans of Paul Blart. Yeah, I'd say it was like an 8 out of 10. Actually, it was a 1 out of 10.